Hi everyone. I want to wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving if you're in the United States, or happy Thursday if you're not. I have a finished coloring page I would like to share with you. And what I used on this page is my Crayola colored pencils, the 150 pack. And I just want to show how I stored them because I was on someone else's live yesterday and she said, "What case? What case?" So I bought this. I didn't share this in a haul because I only bought this and these here, because now I have 3 or 4 cases, and I have one more like this one in black coming. I probably won't do a video on that, and that one will be for my Prismacolor and Arteza combined. This is it's by a company called BT BT Sky. I have bought another case from them before off Amazon. This one has 200 slots for colored pencils or watercolor pencils. It's for pencils, not markers. And this one has 4 zippers, which could be a pain in the butt. However, and you could actually attach a little thing to say what colors are in each one. What I do though is these are this is what I would consider mostly the back, but I have it as the front. These are the color of the world out of the 150 set, and also I had previously bought the 24 set, so I have doubles of all the color of the world. They're here, and in the 150 set they now have blonde hair, red hair, brown hair, black hair, and that's the only black in that set, by the way. And these are the eyes. I can't read that. Anyway, I think it's like brown eyes, hazel eyes, green eyes, blue eyes. What does that say? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is. The problem is I don't have my reading glasses on, and the print is very small. If you can read that, I don't know. Maybe it goes this way. Very Bruno. Brown eyes. Yes, brown eyes. Ay, ay, ay. Brown eyes, hazel eyes, green eyes, and blue eyes. So I put them with the skin colors instead of in the color families. And then the other, not that I do a whole lot of skin coloring, but maybe I will. Then I have them sort of in, oh, and then these, what were these? Okay, these are also part of the colors because they go in families of golden, almond, very light to very dark, and then rose. I'm not in screen, so you can see I have 2 of each of those. These only had, I think, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So this has 7. This, I think, had 10, so there's 20 markers here, and this had, I think, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, yeah, 7 colors, so I have 14 of them. So in these 3 slots, I have the skin colors and the hair and eyes. Hair and eyes. So big I can, let me put you up a little further. Then I started to go in color families. I started here actually with the reds. I discovered that there's not a whole lot of reds. These almost look more purpley to me, but I put them here because they had them kind of listed as red, except for mahogany, which I think I stuck in here. On the back of I went by the back of the box order because I was trying to make sure I had everything. And a couple things I'll tell you about. Now, these are out of order. These were in with the pinks, but they're melon and cantaloupe or something. Salmon, melon and salmon, and they looked more orangey to me, so I put them with the oranges. So this is supposed to be reds, oranges, and yellows are all over here. And some of these, there's a couple goldish ones, and they had them in with the neutrals, so I moved them into the yellows because that's where I'll look for them. Like one of these is yellow bronze and one is harvest gold, and I have already reached for both of those several times. One other comment, I think they have neons in here, like this one, and several others. Look like neon colored pencils to me. I need to move my coffee somewhere because I'm going to knock it over. It's pretty early on Wednesday morning. Then I have greens because and that's what started it because I was getting ready to color greens. I don't like the Crayola box. One second. So here's the box. Really nice, right? They have all the colors on the back, and also they had these colors which weren't in with the color families, and they are in my box now. Um, so for example, lavender, I think this is it. That's periwinkle. Anyway, lavender is in here and not separate. And these are all the colors of the world, plus the hair and eyes colors. But here's what I don't like, and I was having to take all these little individual box things out because only the tips show. You couldn't see the color names or anything. And that was driving me nuts. So I ended up basically having to pull all these boxes out and have the pencil sticking out further. And I just didn't like that. Right now, I've been keeping all my tins and boxes that I've been emptying in these cases, but I don't know how long I'll do that. I do wish the case had a outer pocket so that I could actually cut this off and put it in the pocket, but it doesn't. And I have a color swatch book. I did not color swatch these yet. And this was the extra, the ones I bought first, the Colors of the World. So they're in here with the other ones from the big 150 set. Now this is only available at Walmart as I understand it. I could not find it on Amazon. Amazon does have a 120 set. Um, I don't think it has all these colors, but if you already have this, you don't really need that anyway, right? So yeah, anyway, I got the 150 set at Walmart, and honestly, it wasn't any more than the 120 set on Amazon. It's around $22, I think, something like, no, 24.97. I remember because I got a couple other things at the store not related to crafting, each 24.97, and that was right under it. It was 24.97. So the 120 set might be like 20 or 22. I don't remember. So anyway, yeah, I do color family and it has 4 zippers like I said. And I might reorganize these later. These are the pinks and purples. And these are the neutrals. And I took some stuff out from other areas and put them up here. Like oatmeal was one of those new colors, and there was another one that was somewhere else, but I consider it a neutral. So yeah, all of these are here, and then these were grays. Now these two, slate and cool gray, have a bluish tint, so I put them together, and then these are the only other grays in the kit. I wish they had more grays, and honestly, I wish they had a few more regular reds instead of purpley red. They have a red orange. I've used that. I'll show you that. And regular red. And then these are like maroon, uh, brick red, which looks more purpley on the pencil. And that's another thing. The pencil color isn't always what comes out. So I do suggest swatching these. But aren't they beautiful? And there is nothing wrong with using Crayola. Even I've seen a video of an artist that uses Crayola sometimes. I'm not an artist. I am a crafter who enjoys coloring. So that's, but now my only problem is, do these take up more room than the tins? Yeah, they're kind of a fatter footprint, but they're also much more convenient for me to find the pencils I want. I can just slide them out, and I keep, like I said, I keep this whole thing open and I just flip to the color family that I want, and there they are. So I love that. Like I said, I just wish it had a pocket. that I could put a little bit in on the outside. I have some other cases, but I'll do, when I get my other one and get that set up, I will show you all my pencils. Because I'm done buying pencils now, once I get my last bunch of individual ones. And then the only other thing is, oh, I don't know what I was going to say. Okay, never mind. All right, let's go to what I have for you for Thanksgiving. I had planned a page out of this beautiful birds coloring book specifically for Thanksgiving, and it just worked out that I pushed myself and got it done. It's a little bit more detailed page than some of the other books I used. It's by Creative Haven on Amazon. The artist is Dot Barlow. And if you watched my haul video, you know that she has a color guide for each page in this book. And I did page 23, Wild Turkeys. It says they're bronze all over with reddish legs, blue and red head. The male has a black beard on the chest. Well, that was okay, except that I had to go look up pictures online of turkeys. So here is what I did. I did put this, sorry for the glare. This is Mylar washi tape, which I think I got at Joann's when they had Miss Sparkle and Co. And it is very thin and is definitely Mylar, not regular washi, which I didn't remember at the time. I might not even realized. But I did that because this was a picture where the trees like stopped and the bottom just stopped, and I just didn't like that. So I edged it with the washi to frame it. So how I did this, well, first of all, when I'm coloring, I do stuff like this. I write down like male turkey, females, um, twigs and tree trunks, flowers. These I didn't swatch, but sometimes I do. And why I do that, and it actually came in handy, is I forgot to do 2 or 3 little flowers in here, which I noticed when I was doing the leaves, and which came later. So I could go back and see, oh, flowers, red, orange, and harvest gold are the colors I use, because otherwise I would not remember. And I didn't do this all in one sitting, so it also became important to me. And this is just a scrap. I used to have this on my desk, right? So I was swatching other stuff out just to see the colors. But for my project, I did this, and I don't know, I might make that neater. And I don't know if I'll put it on the back. Now, one other thing, this book, after doing one page in it, it's perforated, so you can take your pages out. But the book is actually coming apart at the seam here below um, the perforation, and this one is numbered, so this is page 23, Wild Turkeys, their real name, with Mountain Laurel, which I didn't realize, made male in the center. Yeah, I know that. So how I did this, I did the male turkey first, and this is all Crayola pencils, nothing else. Male turkey first, then the hens, then I did the flowers, then I did all the green stuff. So I did the leaves in 3 colors. I did this little bush in 2 colors, and this, I consider this bushes in 2 colors as well. And then the treetops I did in 4 colors. This is Harvest Gold, Bronze Yellow. I told you I used them a lot. Harvest Gold especially I used here and up here. Red, orange, and mahogany. A little bit of mahogany. And I added, even though I said the tree trunks were taupe and cocoa, I did put a little bit of mahogany in when I was doing these. I just wanted them to be fall colors because there were a couple leaves laying down here and they were fall colors, and I figured for Thanksgiving, you need some of that, but I put green in. The sky I did in light blue, which is a regular color, and powder blue was a new one. but I kind of went around the edges in the light blue and then just filled with powder blue. I hope you're seeing it. And the bottom, these little twiggy things are mostly done in either the same as the tree trunks, taupe and cocoa. But I used sand, the lightest color here, and taupe um, to highlight. I wrote khaki down, but I didn't end up using that. And I just put the taupe where it looked like grass because I was figuring this was more like the farmer's field that's been plowed under that the turkeys are in, that kind of thing. I don't know. And this is at the edge of the field. So that was my thinking. It was hard up here a little bit for me to figure out where sky was peeking through the tree versus more leaves once in a while. But I think I did okay. And also, it just felt weird having the trees end on white space above. And I could have gone all the way to the edge, but then that would have looked weird because the other sides kind of cut off too at the sides. But I really like how it turned out. I'm very happy with it. And I did this in 3 sittings. I did the turkeys one time, then I did the flowers one time, then I had to stop because I had to go somewhere. And then I came back and I touched up the flowers and then started on the leaves and the greenery and the tree trunks and the stemmy things in here. And then the last sitting, I did the tree tops, the blue sky, and all this green here, and the sand on the bottom. And that was, let's see, Tuesday, the 26th of November, I finished. I forgot to write on here. I don't know. I'll write it on the back, I guess. I'll put turkeys. And my name. And 11/26/24. So that is my completed page using the Crayola pencils. And I don't think they quite blend as well as some others. I do get some streaking here and there. Occasionally a pencil will just leave a streak, even though it wasn't previously. But not that often. I do see a red one or a red orange here. But they're not bad. And for my use as a hobbyist, I did get more expensive pencils. They probably won't be used as much as my Soutache. I'll show you them in a minute, and my Crayola, quite honestly, because these are coloring books, guys. They're not pieces of art. Well, they sort of are, but not, like I don't draw. I can't draw. And I don't really paint other than mixed media stuff, which I want to get into more in 2025. So yeah, that's my turkey page. I'll leave this in here for a while. I haven't decided yet. Sometimes what I do is I put a note paper on the back of the previous page, but I don't really want to do that until I do that page. And that page. And you can see I was taking the pencils out of the box and they left marks on this one. So that's not good. Okay, this is a C one, so I probably won't get to that till next year. Summertime, right? Anyway, happy Thanksgiving, guys. Thanks for putting up with me. And I hope you have a wonderful day with family or friends or even just a quiet, peaceful day. We are having turkey because my son-in-law is making it at his house, their house. Um, yeah, so, and it'll be a nice gathering, but it'll be in the evening after dark. I don't know how I'll hold up. We'll see. My son will be with me so he can drive home if necessary. He's used to driving at night and I'm not. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and come back soon. Um, After Thursday, the 28th, which this will be up on, I will be having some other things, including my finished coloring pages for November on the 30th. And I want to do a plan for December and kind of go over plans ahead for December and 2025 video. And I might be doing a call for collaborators for 2025 too. So we'll see. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great Thanksgiving. Hugs, love, and peace.